There can be no mistaking it. The Emperor is on this moon. Revan is here as well. And another presence, if you wish to believe the Grand Master.
The other presence, it's unclear. The dark side permeates everything here. Saturates it. I've been to Oricon. This is another level entirely.
Oh, SWTOR. SWTOR. It sounds like the dark side that is, what did you say, permeating everything here is making you a tad uncomfortable. Is that right?
Scared?
You must be joking.
The Order of Revan is garrisoned inside an old Massassi temple. That is where the dark side is most prevalent.
Fun.
We carved out an area as close to the temple as we could. The high concentrations of Massassi in these parts made it difficult.
It didn't help that you knew about the Massassi, but didn't bother to give a heads up to our recon teams.
Theron, Lana, didn't we learn a thing or two about working together while we were out doing whatever it was that we were doing before this? Could we continue that here?
This is no time for infighting or deception. The stakes are far too high.
Agreed. We cannot let emotion cloud our judgment. More easily said than done for some, I suppose. While Darth Mar and I have reached an accord, many of those under our command obviously don't share our sense of commitment.
If you were to assist in shoring up our position, it would serve as an example to the rest.
We can be pragmatic if we choose to. Do what you do so well out there. I'll remain in touch.
Fantastic. Do what I do so well. What is it exactly that I do well? I cause mayhem and destruction. Literally, Vet, that's what I've done the entirety of my time. Just gallivanting across the galaxy. Mayhem and destruction. I do that spectacularly. Is that what she wants me to do? Allegedly, right? That's okay. I mean, if that's what I'm gonna go do, cause mayhem and destruction everywhere, then that's fine. I'll go do that. I just wish they'd be a little bit more, I don't know, forthcoming with exactly what they'd like from me.
I feel like if we take one wrong step, this truce will break. I also feel like this planet, moon, whatever, is going to eat us. Can we go yet?
I wish, honestly, Vat. I don't like being here any more than you do, and I do agree. One wrong sneeze and this truce is over, and one wrong move and yes, this place could very well eat us. Maybe it's that dark presence that SWTOR was sensing. Do you think it bothers her that I call her SWTOR and not SWTOR Shan or Grand Master or any other such frivolous titles? I don't know, but I'm going to make a point of it to keep calling her SWTOR in hopes that it needles her continually. If not, I'll have to find another way, because honestly, Vet, I have to get my amusement in some way. Otherwise, I'm gonna go a little crazy. And me going a little crazy is probably what everybody wants to happen the least. Alright, let's go plant these sensors that they gave us to plant. And while I do it, I should do what I do best. Which is...
My legs are dripping from the humidity, and I swear I smell something rotting. Drumming Koss was scary, but there's something really wrong here.
You smell that too. Oh. I don't know, Vet. We've been on several planets that had things that smelled absolutely atrocious. I don't know if we've had one planet, though, that smells quite as bad as this. And the humidity is just something awful. Where am I going for this sensor? Is it over here, perhaps? Yes, of course. Of course the Revanites have walkers. And of course I have to fight one in order to just... It's fine. Listen, I'm not going to complain. But I just hate fighting these things. They're basically just hunks of metal. There's no real victory in defeating one of these. How they could think that this is an honest-to-goodness, a good fight is beyond me. However, there is something very satisfying about making something this large tip over. I do believe that this is where they want one of the sensors planted. Ah! One of the Massassi, I assume? Will they just go ahead and let me... Do you see the claw daggers on that? That is fearsome. Do you think we could have some as friends? Huh. I don't know, Vet. I kind of like that. I would like a set of claws like that, like in glove form. Is that possible? I'll have to talk to Lana about that. Maybe she knows somebody. There's another sensor around here, I presume. Oh, in the grass. Hidden, of course. Because why not? 2. How many did I say we had to plant, Vet? Was it 4 or 5? Oh, no, puddles. Granted, it's part of the job, but I like this outfit, and it's new. I think it fits the aesthetic of the area so well, and I'd rather keep this clean for as long as possible. However, given that we are in a humid, foul-smelling jungle, I doubt it'll last for very, very long, but we can try. Good. Let's go this way, then.
Master Shan asked me to convey her appreciation.
Oh? Is that all? Her appreciation? To what? Us working together? What did Master Shan exactly want to convey her gratitude for, Lana? Honestly, the fact that she had you convey her gratitude is probably one of the most hilarious things I've heard all day. And I've heard a lot of hilarious things today. One being that the Sith and the Jedi are actually going to work together. Have you taken a minute, though, to actually, for a second, really, really and truly appreciate the situation we have found ourselves in? You have what is essentially, a large branch of the head of the Sith and the head of the Jedi working together. Okay, you are not going to just be quiet about this, that's fine. But they're working together over one thing. And granted, I know I'm partially the reason why we're all working together, which in and itself is hilarious given my history with the Jedi, but the fact that we're even here right now is unsettling, to say the least, but also for some reason absolutely hilarious to me. I know that there are other things that are far, far more entertaining. Trust me, I do. But this, though, I don't know. I don't think I was ever expecting this to be a thing. And now here we are. What's next, though, Yvette? Them permanently working together. Say it isn't so. You could sense some of the hostility, though, from across the room. Mainly, though, between Lana and Theron. It seems like they still haven't gotten over what went down before with the betrayal and all that. And honestly, I get where Theron is coming from. I do. At the same time, I get where Lana is coming from. So, maybe we should all just learn to work together. Are you listening, Lana and Theron? Maybe we could just start working together and setting aside our differences. I know we've talked about it, Vet, but I feel the need to talk about it again. I was worried about him. I don't like that. The only person I tend to worry about is you and Shriek. And then here I am worrying about him getting captured and tortured. It's unsettling. And it's dreadful.
Lana here. I have an opportunity for us if you're interested.
Go ahead.
There's a redundant monitoring subsystem in the equipment you're installing. You could activate the subsystem, setting it to track Republic chatter and movements.
Oh. Huh. Wouldn't that be interesting? Lana, I'm so very, very tempted. You know what? Tell me how to do it. I love a good bit of gossip. And maybe we'll learn something interesting.
Sneaky. I like it.
Okay, I'll walk you through the steps.
Welcome.
Thank you. Vet, did you hear that? I swear a voice just said welcome very loudly at me. Okay. Thank you for the welcome. Can't wait to meet you.
We've got a much better picture now of what's between us and the temple. First thing's the Masasi. We knew we'd be facing a lot, but now we know it's a lot. A lot.
Ah, good.
There can be no reasoning or bargaining with the Masasi. Once we encroach upon their territory, they will attack.
That was the first thing.
The best of the Imperial Guard are trained in special facilities, honed to physical perfection and instilled with unwavering loyalty. We found one such facility between us and the temple. The Emperor must have had it constructed in secret.
And there are life forms inside. Human. Whether it's Revanites or the Emperor's Guard, they won't be looking to help us.
Don't worry. Satil, have you met me? I mean, I know we just officially met, but I'm sure you've heard of me. My reputation precedes me most times, and I can be very persuasive, both in a nice way and a terrifying way, if the situation calls for it.
Bringing the willful in line is one of my specialties. Leave them to me.
I will not condone what you're suggesting.
You don't have
What
to.
do you think your agent does in the Republic's name? That location is of great strategic value. Make clear to its inhabitants, whomever they are, that the facility is ours now.
All right, but I do believe that the whole purpose of being here
The
is...
Imperial Guard really lives here?
Yes.
What do you think that does to your head?
Well, what is it already doing to ours? And we've only been here for a very, very short amount of time. However, I do believe I am here to do what I do best, officially. This time, which would be to cause mayhem and destruction, and to let the current inhabitants know that they are no longer welcome. So, find me some inhabitants. I have their supplies, if that counts for anything. Good. It seems that they've all just run off. Ah! Well, there's somebody over there. I can at least go and say hi to them. Hello! I've come to introduce myself, if you don't mind. Now listen.
Scare me?
That was uncalled for. I was going to ask, have you heard a strange voice telling you welcome at all? I didn't know if it was something that Force-sensitive people have been noticing or something else. I'm very curious. So I was hoping you could enlighten me, but honestly, you just came at me like that and... Rude! What is with the propensity of the Revanites to throw people like that? I dislike it. Let's see. Ah, more supplies. Unguarded supplies at that. How delightful. Perfect. They don't need those anymore. Oh, look at all of these. Hello! Hi, I'm here to kick you out. We're going to be, well, hanging out here from now on. You definitely don't need this area as much as we do. Trust me when I say that. But I will admit, while this has been fun being able to basically kick everybody out of the neighborhood, so to speak, I do kind of miss being a pirate. That was a lot of fun. I wonder, do you think there'll be another opportunity for us to run around and pretend we're some kind of dreadful pirates? I hope so. I really and truly do. Because being the dreadful pirates was just fantastic, you know? Everybody feared us. I didn't actually have to do much. They just knew that, you know, you shouldn't mess with us because we're pirates. Blah, blah, blah. And that was, I don't know, it was just a little different. Most of the time people fear me because I'm a Sith, and rightly so. I will admit I'm a bit terrifying when I want to be. But more than anything, it was just, you know, fun. Who are you? I do not know. I just felt the need to attack you. I would say that I'm sorry, but, I don't know, you were just standing there. Anyways, do you think... Wait, you, Revanite. I was gonna call you Sith because you fight like a Sith, but obviously I can't now, which is kind of sad, actually. Anyways, do you think I make a good pirate? Like, would you be afraid of me if I told you I was some kind of thieving, marauding pirate with a lightsaber? I didn't get him to answer my question before he died. That's fine. But, you know, just the whole Sith is actually a pirate part. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll find a way to do that again soon. Lana, it does look like the Emperor's Guard is here. This isn't just a set of humans just hanging out. Whether they're Revanites or a Sith, or just Empire in general, I haven't ascertained yet, but please let Mar know that this does look to be Imperial Guard. Or the Emperor's Guard.
They're ruining everything. I see it. We see. But they don't see. They don't even have eyes. We're all that's left. We have to flush the others from this place. Only then can we wake the starving Emperor and grant him sustenance.
Identify yourselves.
Lord Roth. It's Lord Roth. I'm Commandant Yavin. We're the true Imperial Guard. We're here to serve the Emperor.
You're here to serve the Emperor. You do realize that the Emperor is absolutely insane, don't you? Honestly, though, you fit with him, it would seem, so maybe this all does make sense in some very odd way.
The Emperor wants to destroy all life, yours included. You know that, right?
We're food. All life was born to be his food. The glorious honor. And you don't have to do anything, Roth. Just let us sacrifice you in his name. Food for the Emperor.
Now listen.
Let the end begin!
As much as I do enjoy a good case of what is going on as much as the next person, I will be food for nobody. I have so many things left to do. I'm not gonna help this Emperor of yours survive.
In service of his glory!
No, you are a fanatic. Will you kindly stop? You are a fanatic who obviously has been on this place for far too long. Whatever.
Kill!
Yes, kill, exactly. Whatever dark presence Satele was sensing, I think is taken over him. All right, you. Are you ready to talk now?
The Emperor must feed the Emperor.
No, you mustn't.
They were Imperial Guards after all.
Yes. The support team says their commandant's a raving madman.
Mm-hmm.
We'll want to question him. Insane or not, he'll be of use to us.
Have fun. Make sure to answer all their questions now. Bye-bye.
Closer.
Ved, the voice just said closer. Closer to what? To them? To a resolution? To going insane? What could possibly be the thing that we are closer to? I'd like to be closer to Shriek, yes, but that's a different, you know, What is going on, Vet? Shriek, honey, are you enjoying your time on Yavin 4? You do look like you are enjoying it here. I think that the climate suits him a bit, don't you? Also, there's a lot of mayhem and destruction going on, which does suit Shriek overall. It's true. All right. On to the next.
He will be fed. He will be fed.
Silence. He's raving mad, but he still has information we need to breach the temple and prevent the Emperor's return.
I would like to interview him personally. Someone in his state must be handled delicately.
Time is of the essence. A more hands-on approach is required.
I don't know, Mar. Considering the fact that I tried my own hands-on approach with him, I don't think that that'll work. I don't know if he's going to actually tell us anything with a hands-on approach. I vote we try the non-violent one first, which pains me to say, but I do think with him this might work. And then after that, if it doesn't work, hands-on! I think that there's no harm in trying. It's harder to go from hands-on to the non-violent approach. But if you start the other way around, it makes a little bit more sense. And then you can always threaten with the hands-on approach if need be.
Whether or not he's insane, Yavin finds dignity in serving the Emperor. If he's going to talk, he'll need to feel respected.
Given your unique perspective, I will defer to you.
Thank you.
Bring the man to my chambers.
Good luck.
What's the word?
The word? How about unsettling?
According to Ivan, there's a device inside the temple they'd hoped to use to bring the Emperor back.
Oh, good.
It's a weapon designed to eradicate all living things on the moon, save for those safely inside the temple.
Oh, I should like to see that. Just imagine.
D4, button it.
The device appears to be Sith in origin. That's how the Emperor knew about it, why he chose to retreat to Yavin 4.
Ivan's team was going to activate the device, use the loss of life to restore the Emperor.
Yes, and now Revan plans to use it for the same purpose. If we can't stop him, we're all dead.
Then let's get moving.
Ivan clued us in on a series of complex locks that will get us access to the temple. They're our next objective. Hey, could you guys give us a sec?
Of course, don't be long.
Theron, everything all right?
My line of work, you stare death in the face pretty much all the time. I'm sure you do too.
I do.
I'm not in tune with the Force at all, but I don't have to be to feel it. If we can't stop the Revanites, that's over. Everything.
I know. I know, Theron. Trust me. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that that doesn't happen. Just, maybe leave the lightsabers to me,
So much for you following in your mother's footsteps and becoming a Jedi. Or even a Sith, for that matter.
A Sith, right. And I could be your apprentice. I may be into you, but I'm not that into you.
Are you sure?
You know, I think I needed that. Better yet, I think you know I needed that.
Uh-huh.
Try not to die, okay? It'd be nice to see you again.
Likewise. Vet, he just said what I think he just said, didn't he? You overheard it, right, Vet? Because I know you weren't too far away, Vet. You never do. You always listen in because you know I'm going to have moments like these, and I need you to help me evaluate. He said he doesn't want me to die because he'd like to see me again. What does that mean, Vet? I don't do feelings, Vet. Most of the time, I can barely handle Shriek's feelings. And normally those are centered around frolicking across just vast plains of space while we create mayhem and destruction. Exactly. Or Shriek is hungry or Shriek is tired. I understand Shriek's emotions just barely. But now this? What am I supposed to... I don't understand. This is fine, Vet. It's fine. We'll be... Great. Okay, I'm gonna go unlock all these key puzzle things and then not die because Theron would miss me?